Joining me today is Art Obleton out of Cleveland, Ohio. Out of an audience of more than 50,000 agents nationwide, Art's been selected to represent Broker Agent Advisor as this month's Broker Agent of the Month for the state of Ohio. And Art, it's a privilege. Congrats on the recognition, my friend, and thank you so much for joining me.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for having me, Brian. It's an honor to be recognized and have the opportunity. I appreciate it.
You're welcome, my man. You're the perfect fit. And it's my hope that people that get a chance to see this video, Art, they get a sense for who you are and maybe a little bit about why you were selected. And I thought we would just explore a couple questions together. And I want to start by the topic of real estate. There's a lot of things you could be doing professionally up there in Cleveland. Why and how did you get into this business? Why become a realtor?
Well, actually, it really was a spiritual journey for me. I have a degree in business from Kent State. I wasn't able to land the job I liked or to generate the income I liked. So really what I did is I began to look introspectively, doing some studying, prayer, reading my Bible, meditating. And one day I'm reading my Bible, I'm reading in the morning, and I hear from within myself, work for me, I pay well. And just, I went back to reading the Bible and I'm like, okay. And then I went and heard again, hire yourself. And so like a couple of days later, I'm praying in my living room and I get the idea to a divine inspiration to call it a higher division of real estate to find out what it takes to get my real estate license again. So I didn't do it. Third time, by the third day I'm praying, I said, okay, I'll call. So I call, the person says, oh, well, you need to take all the classes again and take the test. Well, I hung up. I didn't necessarily want to do that. That didn't agree with me. So another day I'm praying and then like, I'll just call again. I called again. The person said, oh, well, all you had to do, I should have known this, right? So she said, since you've taken the classes within the last 10 years, all you have to do is pass the exam. So took the classes, passed the exam. My broker started sending me leads. Now, I had failed at this before. Okay, in 05 to 06 when the market was hot. So I said, how can I succeed this time? So I just want to do this for family and friends. Sell houses, family and friends, and do flips. So my broker sent me a lead. Lo and behold, I work it, it closes. Send me another one, work, it closed. I'm a substitute teacher. And I'm realizing like, hold on, this is income. So then it just started going from there. I started doing more deals and started having buyers. And that's how I got started with real estate. And so real estate, being a realtor isn't necessarily a profession. It's a calling for me.
Yeah. It's an interesting way in too. I think a lot of people get in for reasons different than that. Frankly, most people outside the industry think everybody in this industry makes a ton of business, makes a ton of money, and this business is easy. You just go open doors. And as you know, better than anybody, like this business is hard. Yet here you are, right? For spiritual reasons, you're giving it a go again and serving people well and having lots of success and being recognized for that success. Now that you've kind of this journey number two, if you will, has taken you down a different path and you're able to serve more people and serve them well. What do you find most rewarding about this business? What keeps you going in this business?
The relationships. We have a great office, a great network of people, a network of agents and realtors, and being able to develop those relationships with other realtors and buyers and sellers, and to be able to leverage those relationships I have with realtors, title reps, loan officers to help my buyers and sellers, buyers find the right house and sellers sell for the amount they want. So leveraging my friendships and relationships on the professional side with the realtors and loan officers and title companies, and then the friends I'm making with my buyers and sellers to help them out. So we all work together and just having fun selling real estate and helping people as we all make more and more friends with nearly every client.
That's awesome. It's clear you care for others. And I actually found a testimonial of yours and I wanted to read it. I think it's during a celebration video like this, it's appropriate to listen to how a client of yours would describe that experience for them. It said, Art's amazing. He was already highly recommended when he helped a friend of mine sell her home quickly just months after the pandemic started. A year later, he listed and got my home under contract within 3 days with an offer above asking price. Both houses sold faster than expected. Art is excellent at what he does, and I too would highly recommend him to anyone. That's pretty high praise, my man. And that's validation that you're doing things the right way. And you're making people feel good about the decisions they make. And congratulations on the kind words.
That's an honor. It makes me feel great. Good to help people. Yeah.
Yeah. Talk to me about Cleveland, Ohio. I've been there a few times. What's it like to live, work, and play in the greater Cleveland market?
I love Cleveland. I lived in Cleveland all my life, except a couple of years I lived in Atlanta when I attended Ohio State. I mean, from as a child going to the West Side Market with the red wagon with my parents, the century old West Side Market, Cleveland's oldest market. The Browns, the Cavs, the Indians. I mean, what other city the size of Cleveland has three major sports teams? I mean, I saw Nolan Ryan in his last appearance at Cleveland Municipal Stadium, the old stadium. Now I'm going to I grew up with baseball, basketball, football. Now I'm liking more of the Playhouse Square. Playhouse Square has 13 theaters, second only to New York's Broadway Avenue. A lot of people don't know that, so we have a lot of theaters. I like that, the Playhouse Square district. So the people, of course, and we love to get all four seasons. Like they say, if you don't like the weather in Cleveland, just wait 20 minutes.
That's fantastic, man. Before I let you go, I want to put you on the hot seat for a second. A lot of people could lean into your experience, and I just, we talked a little bit about how so many people from the outside looking in think this business is easy, yet we know there are a lot of agents around us that are struggling trying to figure this out. If you were to give one piece of advice based on your experience to a peer in this business, what would that piece of advice be?
I would say slow down so you can speed up.
Yeah.
Slow down, have a plan, have a strategy, have goals. Of course, part of the goal is to have your why, but to slow down and process everything so you can begin to, when the business begins to come in and when things get busy, you have systems and processes in place. And the slow down, speed up also helps when you're working with clients. You can get caught up in doing deal after deal and being transactional and not taking the time to walk clients through the process and communicate with them. So it goes a lot of ways in a lot of different areas, but just slow down everything so you can really speed up and get going and you can go at a high rate of speed with control and with order.
Yeah, I think that's great advice. Art, it's been a privilege to get to know you a little bit and, be a part of this journey with you. And I just want to say congratulations again on being recognized. And man, I wish you nothing but success and joy in the rest of your journey.
Thanks a lot, Brian. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me on. Once again, thanks. I appreciate everything.
You're welcome.